Sometimes only you can answer those questions. Like, I can't answer that question
Right.
for you.
Right.
You know, we have to spend time with the Lord to figure out those particular things. That what is God approving? What does God want us to do above all else, above everything? And that's the whole entire thing. Is we try making everyone, us all on the same page, and our boss and our marriage, or boss and our kids, and it's not going to work. But if we can focus on the approval of God, all of those other things will fall into place.
Yeah.
If we get God's approval, all of those other things, they're going to line up. The hardest part, though, is sometimes that you have to say no to certain things, and that might not get your friend's approval.
So I may upset somebody to approve God. We are back. We've been off for a couple weeks, Ryan.
Dude, we've been busy. I mean, just we've gone through it a little bit, haven't we?
A little busy. Yeah, we had fine arts, which was down in the south of our state, which is what was that? Dayton. Was that in
Dayton. Yep.
And fine arts are when all the talented youth all across the state of Ohio go and show off what their gifts are for Jesus, and they get judged, scored, and win.
That's right.
Yeah, that took a lot of energy, a lot of walking.
Yeah.
More walking than I thought I would do at a church event on a weekend. Now, granted, to say maybe that's because I'm a little spoiled at kids camp and have a ride, but at this event, it was.
There's no golf carts here. No golf carts here. Nope.
No segue. It is just feet. And bro, I'm going to be honest with you, and this may not hit well with some people. So we have On Clouds. My wife and I both have On Clouds of shoes, and they're advertised as like the comfiest pair of shoes, bro. Let me tell you what. No, my feet hurt.
You want comfy shoes? Get your pair of Crocs. Just so you know. Go get them Crocs, man.
Quit playing with me. Crocs.
I love Crocs. All
Crocs,
day.
Dude, have you seen, bro? I got cracks. I don't need Crocs. Have you seen my heels?
It's all right.
I got a CVS membership just to get that tough acting, that's athletes, but whatever that stuff is to heal the cracks on the back of my feet.
Get me some athlete's foot.
I can't be rolling in no Crocs.
Yeah, you can. No problem.
Plus, my wife threw away my Crocs.
Oh
yeah. Like she does not. I used to rock. So John Cena had a pair. If you don't know it, you probably never saw it.
Oh, but you can't see me. Well, that was a John Cena. Well, I've got Batman Crocs. You know, they're actually legit Batman Crocs. They're inside the Batman emblems inside the actual Croc. Then I have some Star Wars Crocs, got from Disney a couple years ago. I'm a big Croc fan, so that's right.
I want the Lightning McQueen ones. The Lightning McQueen ones look legit.
They do look good. Axel would love those. He would.
And then another thing happened in my life, and
what's that, Ben?
I don't know how.
What's that?
Well, a couple things happened, but the biggest thing that happened is something I said would never happen.
What's that, Ben? What's that?
Yeah, and so we did something, and I got a zero turn mower.
Hey, zero turn. That's something you said you never do?
But on the way to get the zero turn, we had to make a quick pit stop, according to my wife, at the Humane Society.
Oh, and what did you pick up there, Ben?
A dog.
A dog.
So now we have a 1-year-old dog who's been in our house now for a week, and I'll this dog has had 2 accidents the whole time.
Hey, okay, there you go.
2 accidents the whole time. What is happening, bro?
Woohoo! Puppy! Yes!
For those of you that can't see, just random balloons came across the screen. Did you do that?
I didn't do anything. I'm like, can I do that? I don't know. My computer's older, so you got to do.
Maybe that's a StreamYard thing.
I don't know.
What was I doing?
You did like this. You did this. Like you held your hand up, and I have no idea what you did.
Anyway, so this dog has been here for a week. 2 accidents. It's been great, and her name is Penny.
Okay.
I did decide. Listen, when you go to the Humane Society, they got a thing, and they know how to get you. They tell, and if you're somebody with a heart, you can't go in there and walk out of there without a pet.
I definitely could. I'm sorry. I
No,
could.
like I said, I was pretty clear if you don't have a heart.
I have a heart.
So just not for things.
There's there is 3 things that live in my house that I have a heart for. Okay, actually, there's 4, but I'm telling you, there's 3 young things.
I'll say somebody's
Okay.
getting left out.
There's 3 young things. My 3 kids. Okay, I have a heart for. All right.
I sure, I'll give you that. I'm just saying. They give you the whole thing. This dog was found in like this abandoned home and then found in a truck with some other deceased dogs, and like she's crawling up on me and just terrified of the world. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a home I could give you, so I'll give it to you.
See, Ben, the funny part is no joke. We were talking before, and you were on the mindset like, no way, not a dog. And your wife Lauren wanted to get the dog. And I clearly said something about me and my wife. We are in agreement on the whole no dog thing, which is fantastic. And you said, "Oh yeah, we're not going to get one. Not going to get one." No joke. A week later, you're calling me and saying, "We got a dog." I'm sorry. It was too funny. It was like not even a week's time. I ain't gonna do it. Oh, it's Penny. She's only gone to the bathroom 2 times in the house.
I think at this point it was another dog or another kid. And I don't want to do the diaper phase again, so I'll do the dog.
See, the last time you said something,
Yeah.
and a week later. So,
well, this time some major things would have to change for the other thing to happen. And I don't think that's going to be that quick in a week. So
hey,
I got some time.
There you go. You got
could be at Disney. Could be at Disney when you watch your kids.
There you go. Right. There you go.
Hey man, this is a holy show. Knock it off.
Hey, but that's awesome. We are excited. We are excited because we are going to be headed to Disney here in a couple weeks. We are actually making some lightsabers, so you will see a lightsaber. I don't know if yours is going to be on your set. Mine's going to be on mine, probably for sure.
It may be.
It might be.
It may be when you come down in the basement. I haven't decided yet.
We'll see.
I haven't decided. Like our basement, you can walk down in, and I saw like you could get the Millennium Falcon like mural on the wall, and I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool. So then it looks like you're walking into that,
dude. That's
and then
awesome.
I thought maybe on the wall behind it would be the lightsaber. And then my kids are making 2 bots like you got behind you.
Yep, right there.
And then those could be down there to like greet you, and then essentially we're just gonna create a ship down here.
That's awesome. Do you know what your kids? Have you talked to them? Are they going to make an R series, or are they going to make a B series?
They won't know till they get there.
Oh, okay. Well, because
I'm just being if I show them a picture, they have no idea. Bailey's birthday is the 8th.
Oh yeah.
Okay. She just came up with her birthday gifts.
Okay. Did you already get gifts and you have to like change some things up?
She wants a 3D printer.
Okay.
And then she would like me to go buy her a nail salon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and they change every day.
Amazon.
So they can't make this decision right now.
Yeah, that's true.
We're too far away.
That's true.
Too far away.
Well, the reason why I said I was talking about, we have one of my sons. They're going to be making the lightsaber with me, and he's already talking about, there's a couple sets. He's like, I'm gonna get the power hilt, and I'm gonna do the red. Like his favorite color is red, so he's just.
Oh, he's gonna do the red. The red's the best.
He's doing red. He's doing red.
Oh, he's going power all day.
Oh yeah, he's going power all day. So it's gonna be awesome. No, but I'm really excited.
I'm thinking protection in blue.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the I really like that what is it, the element, the nature one,
the element.
Yep. Yeah. I want the and going green.
See, green is Yoda, but so my favorite lightsaber. Look, we went from a holy to a Star Wars podcast just like that. But the lightsaber that is my favorite is Obi-Wan's.
Okay.
I think Obi-Wan's lightsaber is the best of them all. Do you have a favorite? And then
we'll move on. I do, and my favorite is probably Qui-Gon Jinn's. It is slick. Okay. It's just really basic. And I like Qui-Gon Jinn's. I just watched episode 1 again. I'm like, dude, I wish he would have been in more of the more of them, not just,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, he dies in the first episode. If you didn't
Yeah.
know, it's been 25 years, but no, so but I don't really, no thrills, but I just, one of those kind of things that I just love Star Wars anyways. And I love Ahsoka Tano, and she has green lightsabers as well. And now she's got white, but it's beside the point.
I just want to share this as we're recording. I did get an email that says, would I like to watch the Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy teaser trailer?
Oh,
As that's going to be coming out. For those of you that don't know, it is a 4-piece animated special that will be available in September.
well, I just
let's move on.
We can move on from Star Wars.
We can get stuck here all day.
We could, and we're trying to move on, and we're going to move on to some scripture. And so, one of the scriptures that I'm going to start off with is I want to ask you a question, Ben. What do you think of when you think of approval?
When I think of approval, like somebody else approving me, or like me approving somebody?
Somebody else approving you approving of somebody else, you approve of different things, maybe just in general.
All right. I got an answer for you. Mm-hmm. When I think of approval, I think of being well-liked.
Okay. Yep.
Or accepted.
Absolutely. So this one scripture we're going to highlight today is Galatians 1:10. It says this, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because we try for the approval of everyone. But I'm telling you right now, when we try, we can try, and we can try. And not everyone is going to come in agreement on all things. What I'm talking about, your friends aren't going to agree with you sometimes. Your boss isn't going to agree with you sometimes. Your family might not agree with you sometimes. Your neighbors. But you want that approval. But the biggest thing is we can't always be focused on getting the approval of others. And that's hard for, especially as guys, because, man, we want to know what's going on, what's in the know. And that means trying to get everyone's approval as well. And that's something. Go ahead.
I think as dads, we even want approval from our kids. Mm-hmm. And we are trying to win the approval of human beings. So let's. I'm going to do something here, and hold on with me, Pastor, because it could get a little bumpy. But I'm going to reread this a couple different ways. Okay. And then we'll dissect it. Am I now trying to win the approval of my friends or of God? Am I now trying to win the approval of my wife or of God? Am I now trying to win the approval of my boss or of God? Am I now trying to win the approval of my children or of God? And then you could even take it into, or am I trying to please those said names? See, I think when we read these things and we read, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings? Human beings can seem so distant. Mm-hmm. Like a big populace of just a room full of random strangers, because that's what human beings are. We're all strangers at some point. But when we take that stuff out and we say, all right, let's make this real to us in our life and walk that out. Who are you trying to win the approval of, and why? Mm-hmm. Or of God? When is the last time, and for me, this is something that I need to see right now, because when is the last time I sought the approval of God? And like this is wild, and we're not going to jump back and forth, but I there's a part, and I think it's John, or no, it's not even John. Scratch that. There's a part in David in the Psalms where it's David's talking about, tell me what you think of me. God has opinions of us, mm-hmm. and thoughts about us. So why aren't we seeking his approval over all those other people?
And sometimes only you can answer those questions. Like, I can't answer that question for you.
Right.
We have to spend time with the Lord to figure out those particular things, that what is God approving? What does God want us to do above all else, above everything? And that's the whole entire thing, is we try making everyone, us all on the same page, and our boss and our marriage, or boss and our kids, and it's not going to work. But if we can focus on the approval of God, all of those other things will fall into place.
Yeah.
If we get
They
God's
are.
approval, all of those other things, they're going to line up. The hardest part, though, is sometimes that you have to say no to certain things, and that might not get your friends' approval.
So I may upset somebody to approve God.
Exactly. But it's going to be better for you in the long run because we're seeking God's approval and not man's approval. And the biggest thing is, though, is because, man, no matter what, when it says we're talking about how if I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. The biggest thing is when we leave from this place, when we leave from this world, the biggest thing, Matthew 25:21 says, all I want to hear is, well done, good and faithful servant. That's the biggest thing. And that's what it's talking about in Galatians, as he says, I wouldn't be a servant of Christ if we're always trying to just seek the approval of others.
You may, in your blindness, spiritual blindness, whatever you want to call it, your pain, your suffering, need to understand where God is working in your life, and you may need to stop and sit to be able to be the servant that you need to be and looking for God's approval. Because in that pain, a lot of times what we do is our feet are kicking to get out of the pain so fast that we're not sitting and realizing God's already in control of the whole thing. So slow down, take a minute,
serve others,
realize that God, serve others, realize the God that you serve is big enough to handle whatever it is you're going through and choose to serve him.
That's right.
I got a dog.
You got a dog. You got a dog, and you said you weren't going to, and you have a dog. Well, I'm glad.
I got a dog.
Maybe Penny will make an appearance so we can actually see the dog too sometime.
She ain't coming downstairs yet. I ain't doing that. This is me space. The one space I got left in my whole house is this basement. Is actually not even the whole basement.
It's half.
It's not even half. It's a quarter. I have this. What you see is all I got, and it's in jeopardy.
That's right. And then the other side, all the kids' toys.
Well, I got a kid's cup sitting right here. I don't even know where that came from. But I like this format of doing this and kind of just dissecting one little scripture. And I think that's the format that we'll go along with a little bit further. So if there's something that you're questioning or you want us to dive into, just leave it in the comments over here on YouTube at Dad to Dad 71. It's 71 because 71 is what separates us.
That's right.
And then you can DM Ryan at RKWorkman85 or me at Ben_Atkins LYL over on Instagram. We'll see y'all soon.
See you later.